You're standing in a room at a party and you're surrounded by these birds who are wearing suits. And they're not saying much, but they are watching you intently as you try and hold a young boy back from eating an olive on a plate. You're standing on these water towers, and it's a beautiful day with a blue sky, and you're seeing these colorful butterflies fall from the clouds. And you're holding a net, and you're looking to catch some of them, but you drop your jar to the streets below. You're hiding behind a fence, and you're trying to stay as quiet as possible whilst a giant rabbit stalks an alleyway behind you with a red eye, and he spots a clothesline with a red sock on it. What do these scenes mean? Are they connected? These are illustrations and pages from an amazing book called Rules of Summer by Shaun Tan. Hi, my name is Rob Lee. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we're going to be reviewing another children's picture book. Rules of Summer is a picture book about two young boys, and you're led to believe that they are brothers, as most of the story suggests that they are very close. And it tells a story about their summer together as they play with different characters, different creatures, and find themselves in an assortment of various environments, scenarios, and adventures that exist both in reality, in their head, and perhaps a combination of both. The way that it's laid out and the format of this story is quite simple. On the right-hand pages are these beautiful full-page illustrations painted in acrylic, oil, and other mixed media. And on the left are a number of single sentences that are phrased as rules or start with the word never. So for example, some of them include never give your keys to a stranger, never drop your jar, never eat the last olive at a party. There's something quite delightful, puzzling, and whimsical about seeing a beautiful illustration and a slightly confusing sentence, and seeing that juxtaposition come together and ask yourself, what am I seeing? What am I meant to feel? What am I meant to think about this scene? And what are the characters feeling as they inhabit that environment? The art style of Shaun Tan is incredibly imaginative. He uses a wonderful color palette to render familiar yet alien elements to draw you into a world that's uniquely his own. He has this wonderful ability of using these very vibrant color palettes, which evoke a certain mood, but then also these monochromatic spreads and pages that are much more appropriate for some of the darker and heavier scenes that are also found in this picture book. What I love about Shaun Tan's storytelling style is that it's never fully obvious where he wants you to start and where he wants you to end, or even what he wants you to feel. I walk away from reading these books, or I walk away from looking at these pictures and words, always with a slightly different perspective than I had before. Shaun's work is very much like visual poetry, and I could not recommend this highly enough to both young and old, for those who really love the visual language, but also really enjoy how certain sentences or words can make your brain and make your thoughts think in a very unique and very different way. What I love about the Rules of Summer is that a lot of these pages and spreads could be used as creative writing prompts for the young and the old, and for us as readers to expand these stories and to continue these little days or scenes of summer into more fledged narratives or more detailed stories. Children over the age of 6 will really appreciate some of the visual vocabulary that Shaun uses, and I think some adults and art aficionados will also really enjoy just how thoughtful and clever a lot of the pages and content within this picture book is. If you'd like to find out where you can purchase this book, please check out the links in the video description below, and I'd love to hear your thoughts around whether you enjoyed it, whether you bought this for someone else, and how you felt as you went through these pages. If you liked today's video and would like to see more of this content or know someone who might enjoy it, please subscribe or share this with your friends or social networks. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate your time. I look forward to seeing you on the next video, and I hope you all have a lovely day. Bye.